Sink yourself back into a nice child's pose. Knees mat distance, toes touch behind you. Come down into your extended child's pose. Walk the hands out in front. Relax your forehead down onto the earth. We did all the tough stuff. Now we get to cool down. Bring our nervous system back down. Slow the breath. And one more deep breath here. And let it go. Walk your hands just off the left side of your mat. Take your right hand on top of your left. Really lean to the right. Get that deep opening in the right side body. From your pinky finger down the outside of the arm, through the ribs, the obliques, right down into the hip. Last big breath here. Let it go. Walking through center. Take your hands just off the right side. Plant your left hand on top of the right. Really sink to the left. Feel that nice big opening. All the muscles between the ribs, allowing us to take even deeper breaths. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Walking back through center. Pausing here for a breath. Open mouth, side out. Come up onto your hands and knees. A little gentle cat-cow. Shoulders over wrists. Hips over knees, tiny little micro bend in the elbows. Don't lock out the elbows here. Big breath in, cow pose. Big breath out, cat back. Inhale, cow pose. And exhaling, rounding to cat. 2 more on your breath. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Come back to a neutral spine. Press a little stronger into your left hand. Big breath in. Lift up the right hand. Exhale, thread the hand between the left elbow and the left knee. Coming in to thread the needle. Bringing your right shoulder and right side of the head down to the mat. And then walking your left hand up towards the top of your mat. I like to be up on tented fingertips here so I can really press back and reach my left shoulder back behind me, opening up. Slowing the breath. Relaxing into the pose. One last deep breath in here. Full breath out. Inhale, slide the left hand back in front of your face. And then exhale, press into that hand, de-thread the needle. Plant your right hand down, spread the palm nice and wide. Big breath in. Exhale, sliding the left arm through. Come to lay down on the left shoulder, the left side of the face. Walking the right hand up towards the top of the mat. Just press into that hand gently. to roll the right shoulder back and open. Slow, deep breaths down into the belly. Last couple of breaths here. Inhale, slide your right hand back in front of your face. Exhale to press up, releasing your twist. And we'll come on to our seat now with our feet planted for a little reverse tabletop. So feet are hip distance, planted behind us, in front of us, sorry. Take your right and left hand behind you. Fingertips point towards you. Big breath in. On the exhale, lifting up the hips, creating a nice long line from the knees to the shoulders, reverse tabletop. Stretching out the arms. If it feels safe, you can release your neck back. No pressure to do so. Just trust your body and what it needs today. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, last deep breath. Exhale the hips back down to the mat. Beautiful. Take a quad stretch now. Stretch the right leg out long and take your left heel towards your hip and make sure that the knee is coming straight out of the hip socket here. Take your hands behind you. We'll come into a semi-reclined position. Pressing into your right leg, just lift the hips up a little bit, and we're gonna tuck the hips under. So this is sort of our neutral. Exhale, tuck the hips under, and then set the hips back down in this tucked position so that we can open the front of that left quad, the left thigh. And if you wish, you can come down onto the forearms. Make sure you're keeping the tailbone really tucked under. Elbows under the shoulders. Relaxing through the neck. Chin is parallel to the floor. Slow breaths, allowing that left quad to stretch out. After that last move we did, that thigh stretch is a really tough one for the quads. We'll let any tension go now. Last deep breath in, and full breath out. Pressing into the palms, coming up nice and gentle. Unbend your left leg, straighten out, and just shuffle out the legs gently. Give them a little shake. Good, coming to the right side. Take your right heel back towards your hip, and just adjust so that your right knee is coming straight out of the hip socket here. Big breath in, take your hands back. On the exhale, lift up, tuck the hips under, and then set back down. That nice tuck, you'll feel all the difference down the front of the thigh here once you've got that tuck. And since we did on the other side, let's take a nice deep breath. And exhale, come back onto the forearms, down onto your elbows. Maintain that tuck. Keep the tailbone really tucked under. Slow breaths. Relax the front of the thigh. And this is a nice stretch you can do in bed as well. If you've had a tough leg workout, or you've been doing a lot of walking or running, lots of stair climbing, it's going to be a nice release for tight quads at the end of your day. Last big breath in here. And big breath out. Good. Coming up nice and gentle. Straighten out your right leg. And this time just rock the ankles side to side. Little baby windshield wipers to release the legs. Good. Relax the legs. I'm going to untuck my booty out from underneath me. So I can sit up nice and tall to start. Big breath in. Spine reaches towards the sky. On the exhale, hinging forward from the hips. And rather than thinking of knee to nose, where we sort of round here, we're thinking of knee to toes. Really flattening the belly out onto the thighs, reaching our nose forward versus rounding down, keeping a fairly flat back, shoulders relaxed down. Release the kneecaps and the quads. And just allow the entire back body to stretch and soften into the pose with every exhale. Melting in a little deeper every time you breathe out. Last couple of breaths here. Inhaling deeply, fill the belly. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Good. Plant your hands, tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up very slow and gentle, no need to rush. We'll make our way down onto our back. Slow and controlled, gentle roll down. Feet are planted. Big breath in. On the exhale, taking the right ankle to the left knee, flex the toes back, reaching your toes towards your knee. Deep breath in. On the exhale, see if the left knee wants to come any closer to the chest. Coming into our reclined pigeon, figure 4. Drop the left heel down towards the glutes. Relaxing the left leg completely. Big breath in. Exhale, see if you can soften just a little more. Allowing the right hip to open gently. Letting go. Deep breath in. Exhaling into your deepest expression, whatever that may be for you today. Hips and low back are heavy on the earth. Gentle opening in the right hip. Last big breath here. Inhale. On the exhale, release your left foot back to the floor and slowly take one arm at a time up to a cactus pose. Cactus arms, elbows bent at 90 degrees in line with the shoulders. Big breath in. On the exhale, turning to the left, bring your right sole of foot down to the floor. Opening the knee up towards the sky. Just surrender the upper body onto the earth. If you wish, you can extend your twist by turning your head to the right, looking away from your knees. Gentle little twist through the spine. Nice stretch through the IT band and the outer thigh. Relaxing deeply into the pose. Last big breath in. Let it go. Inhaling the head back up to neutral, and exhale, release your twist. And then uncross your knees, take the feet mat distance, and gently windshield wiper the knees, dropping them side to side. Slow and gentle. Coming back to neutral, bring your feet back in hip distance. Hands come back down by your sides. Big breath in. On the exhale, crossing the left ankle to the right knee. Flex the toes back towards the left knee. Big breath in. Exhale, see if that right leg wants to come any closer to the chest. Soften through the right leg. Allow the heel to drop down, no tension. Just letting the left hip open, surrendering on the exhales. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming just a millimeter deeper. Open through that left hip. Let it relax. Deep breath, fill the belly. Exhaling into your deepest expression today, whatever that is. Trust your body. Feel what it needs, what it's calling for. Last deep breath in. And full breath out. Inhale. On the exhale, release the foot back to the floor, taking one arm at a time into our cactus. Big breath in. Exhale, twisting to the right, bring the left sole of foot down to the earth. Open the knee up towards the sky. Feeling that right hip nice and heavy on the earth. melting the upper body. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn the head to the left, looking away from your knees, deepening the twist just a little. Allowing yourself to melt into the earth. Slow breaths, allowing the belly to expand and soften. Last deep breath in. Let it go. Inhaling the head back to center. Exhaling to release your twist, uncross your knees. And coming into our final Shavasana, taking up space. Allow the knees to drop open, ankles drop open. Taking one last deep breath in. Letting it go. And just invite in some gentle movements back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Tipping the head gently from side to side. And taking a nice big stretch overhead. Big breath in. Full breath out. And turning onto your side. Coming into a fetal position. Just for a breath. As you feel ready, making your way up to a comfortable seat. Circling the arms for one last breath in. Exhaling down through center. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Blessed be.